Glad to have you with us from the Sun Bowl in the West Texas town of El Paso. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Ohio's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. This guy will sneak around, not always in the spotlight, but he is somebody you have to deal with.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on the, he actually is the best player on this team. And he is option number 1 for the squad.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes out with a big play.
And I love night games because you have all day to get excited, get jacked up, and you could tell QB might have been a little too excited. Forcing the ball into coverage on the first pass attempt, creating the interception. Now this defense has set this offense up in a great position to get some early momentum.
This offense has it with really good field position. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Got his man out of the backfield. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. The Miners want to crank the tempo. Back to pass on 2nd down. Snags it. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Coming to the line, looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it upfield. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a 1st down in the red zone. And the Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. The Miners have it with a 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver.
22, let's go!
And he's going to score. Touchdown, UTEP!
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
Well, this quarterback started taking a couple shots from the pocket, and there's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. Pulled to the ground.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He's going to run it. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. And the Miners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And send the tight end in motion. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Finds his tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Snapped it, and he has to have it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. From the gun, it's hard. Pick up of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Keep it on the ground. Runs through the tackle. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. The give to the back. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. The Miners headed quickly to the line. Makes the grab on 3rd. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And the Miners are moving quickly down the field. Fresh setter downs going to the air. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Miners kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Drops back on first down. He's got it. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The freshman safety still down on the field as he's being attended to by the medical personnel. And the Miners go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Turns out it's Thomas. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that.
Running free, ripping through the defense. Big pickup on the ground into plus territory, and they get him out of bounds at the 41.
That's the danger as a defense when you're playing against this guy, because you know you're going to see the option. And if you don't have a player dedicated to pursuing and stopping him, he is going to burn you like he did right there. He has elite speed. You saw it on that option play.
Second and long here. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And hold up just a second as we check on the injured player. We'll check on his status, but at the moment, we'll take a timeout. The Bobcats lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Right at the line. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Just got rid of that one.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing it. He just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all. But no surprise, when you start the game 0 for 4 at QB, you've got no points on offense.
He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Dead center perfect. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Complete to start this drive. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The Miners have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Quick give. It's Hunter. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. Offense, quick tempo.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
Got it behind the line. It's Thomas. Breaks into the open. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Miners getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Out wide right, it's Bohannon. Touchdown Niners! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up?
Breaks away on the left. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Bobcats moving quickly to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to throw on first. Grabbed in the middle. It's Clemens. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking outside, it's Hunter. And he's brought down after a short gain. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll try to get it through the air. Right side, it's Thomas. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Hunter. There he goes. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Miners just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Rush right in his face. Turns it upfield. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Reels it in. Touchdown, UTEP. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. His 3rd touchdown of this game, and his 3rd on the season.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Going over the top. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
They make the stop. It'll be 4th down. The defense does have a timeout to use if they want to try to put up points before the half. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They punt it away on 4th down. On the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. In traffic, it's Thomas. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. The Bobcats will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. Keeping it on the ground to open the 2nd half. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Just feeds the running back. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Miners are moving quickly down the field.
Here we go. Ready. Ready to go.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They'll run the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. He's changing the play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds a man in the middle. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Fresh set of downs going up top. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Miners can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, he's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22.
Ready. Black 14. Black 14. Red pig. Go.
He's looking to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Running inside. It's Hart. Enough to move the chains. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Fires to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They'll need a bunch on second down. Gonna run it. It's Hart. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Bobcats line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Looking for room. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Drops back on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Bohannon. Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46. 1st and 10. Turns upfield. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've come to the break, and it's UTEP holding the lead. And this beatdown. Close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Sees an alley. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down. The Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Sells to run, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. And man, their fans have been hungry to see that. And the Miners, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Off play action. Rushes on. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. The Miners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air. It's Carter. Fires to the right. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT. The first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
The give. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. From the gun, looking for a man. He's got an open man. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st. It's picked off, and another empty drive. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception. snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Moving out to the right. Throwing on the run. That ball is intercepted at the goal line.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
RPO complete. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Looking to the big tight end. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The Bobcats will call on their punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Slips through the line. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They'll take the penalty and move them back. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Hunter. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Miners will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Ohio sends out the offense to start this drive. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. They'll move the tight end. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Fresh center downs going to the air. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
The last 2 runs went headlong into a brick wall, now 3rd and 10. Even with this lead, they'll throw again. A shot toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And and they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense.